Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope that you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy, crazy world. Now, unfortunately, I know someone who's probably not doing too well on this Friday evening. Oh, man, when we're supposed to be winding down for the week, shutting our computers, going to get a drink, those types of vibes. After a busy week, you think it's all done, right? No. For Brooke Schofield, it's going to be a rough night and even rougher weekend going into next week because resurfaced tweets of hers from like 2012, 13 have popped up. And I came across this TikTok that was released maybe an hour ago where she is, I don't know why it surprises me. I don't know why, because this happens with these influencers where you think they're cool and they have a good personality and you want to follow them or whatever, and then next thing you know, they have some racist tweets in their past. And this case is no different with Brooke Schofield. And it's disappointing because within maybe this past year, I guess, she's kind of been on my radar. Her and Tana do the Canceled podcast. That's been good. I think that they were saying they're like number 3 in the country. And then she also had the Clinton Kane saga where she did her multi-part series talking about the breakdown of their relationship, him cheating and being crazy, and then he responded. So that was all up and down TikTok. So she's been a lot in our faces, and I feel like for a lot of people, I'm not alone, you started to like Brooke. And, you know, she was cool with Tana, with whom we know. She's been doing social media for years and on YouTube and whatnot. So them doing this podcast together, and then her being on TikTok, she's been getting a lot of exposure. Now, it's giving me slight setup vibes because she did pretty much ruin Clinton Kane's career with her multi-part series. And I'm wondering if any way there's a connection, allegedly. It just seems like like the timing is just so suspicious, you know, given the fact that Brooke and Tana are on a very high, or they were, with their podcast being number 3 in the country. They're doing big things with a tour and whatnot that they had been saying. So they are on the up and up, and now resurface racist tweets coming from Brooke is just not a good fucking look. And these tweets are not light, like it's not light either. It's some deep shit. And I don't know why I'm ever surprised by this shit, because people do think this way. People were raised to think this way and all of that. And I don't ever know why I'm shocked when shit like this happens. But here we are. And it's sad because she's connected to people like, you know, H3 did a whole breakdown, Ethan Klein, of the multi-part series of her and Clinton Kane. So now Ethan's probably going to have to say something about these tweets after kind of backing her. And I know Trisha is connected to her. And then Tana herself, she's going to have to say something. I'm sure they're probably going to have to get on their podcast and make a statement. They should probably get ahead of it and not let it sit for too long. I remember hearing Brooke say that she doesn't have a PR team on their podcast, but girl, you're going to need some help on this one. So you need to hire like crisis management. I would just want to preface it by saying within this video, it's stated that we have not seen Brooke touch on these statements that she had tweeted in the past. Not a video statement or her coming out, you know, with apology previous to this happening now on today. So this is definitely not a good look. I feel like Brooke should definitely make a statement, Tana as well, but don't come out with a statement that's, you know, it doesn't really matter because it's all like this shit put the worst taste in my mouth, and it just does not make me want to support their podcast or like, I'm going to let you guys make your decision. I'm going to play this TikTok and just trigger warning. It's not good. It's really not good. And it's disappointing. And shit, for you to be so flying high and to be on such the up and up, all these sponsors and shit that they have, and now for this to happen, they're fucked. Like, if Brooke hasn't spoken about this before, and, you know, we're missing this, and she has already touched on her racist past and this, that, and other, then okay, maybe. I don't know. I still have the worst taste in my mouth, but here we go.
Message letting me know that Brooke also has some unsavory tweets from her past. I wasn't expecting it to look like this. And shout out to
And this is creator Becca Day. She is on TikTok and she does a lot of different videos like this and talking about pop culture and investigative stuff. So check her out.
the creator TT said, "What for bringing this to my For You page? Out of all of them, this one was like the most upsetting. Guarantee if Zimmerman pew-pewed a YT guy, this wouldn't even be a story. News."
Oh gosh, sorry. We are not listening to Gunna right now.
Letting me know that Brooke also has some unsavory tweets from her past. I wasn't expecting it to look like this. And shout out to the creator TT said, "What for bringing this to my For You page? Out of all of them, this one was like the most upsetting. Guarantee if Zimmerman pew-pewed a YT guy, this wouldn't even be a story. Newsflash, this wasn't a crime of racism. It was self-defense." Obviously,
Brooke. Now this says 7/14/2013. Brooke, for real, like this shit, it's not good. And that's just the first one. Like, let's continue.
Obviously, she's talking about the unaliving of Trayvon Martin, and it appears that Brooke really
a young kid, self-defense from a young kid, a child. Okay.
Used to hang around a lot of people who engage in just blatant.
So this one reads, Brooke is saying, Cassie yells racist profanities in the movie theater. Only minority in the room is sitting directly behind us. Oh, so that's the company you keep. See, that's already, you know what?
Racism. Here's another one.
This one says, why do I have the most ratchet hair ever? Brooke says, oh my God, I swear I had nappier hair this morning than most African Americans in this end of our country. Hashtag Afro. Holy fuck, girl. You're fucked. You're literally fucked. Like, this is horrible.
Oh my God, I swear I had nappier hair this morning than most African Americans on this end of our country. But I guess this is just kind of like a family thing. My great grandpa's toilet paper has Obama's face engraved in it.
That's just so whack. It's like, it's not even, it's the unnecessary. It's just so unnecessary. Why? The why. That's the shit is just mind-boggling to me, that why do people have this hate in their heart? And I know she's probably going to come out and say, you know, it was how she was raised, is what she was taught, it's the people she was around, but then that makes her and her people look bad. That makes her family look bad. So I don't know how she goes about explaining this away. This isn't fucking good. And yes, I know it says 2012, 2013, and obviously it seems as if her thoughts and feelings don't align in that way. But at one point they did years ago, and we do grow and we evolve and all that. And I hate to sound like I'm even like trying to go up for this girl or defend any of this, because it's indefensible. But I do know that we grow and evolve and all of that. She's gonna have to say something, because it's unacceptable. There's no excuse for it. It's unacceptable. Yeah.
Then spending a Halloween dressed up as a houseless person, saying things.
Oh my God. So that's her on the end with the arrow, and it says she has a "Thanks Obama" sign on her, and I guess they're dressed up as like homeless people, because that's funny. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Obama. I'm confused. But it was just really this one that just like really got me. Like, this is crazy. We all remember when this happened, and at least me and those surrounding me never had this thought at any point of this news coverage of Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman. Never did we ever think it was self-defense. Hopefully Brooke has unpacked and unlearned and apologized where she needs to. I don't know. Can anyone tell me if she's addressed this before? I couldn't find a video of her addressing it, but maybe I just missed it. No, this message was not bought, paid for, or sponsored by Clinton Kane. Okay, I'm just trying to have a...
Although it is hella convenient, the timing. Like, somebody went and was digging, hired a PI, did some shit, and found some shit, released said shit, and now the shit has backfired on her, and now she's fucked.
A conversation about an influencer who I personally have really grown to like over the past year, but I definitely think that those tweets deserve to be addressed. When I received a message letting...
Okay, so yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. She and Hannah are gonna have to say something. I don't know how you explain this away. Yes, like I said, it was a long time ago, but still, I mean, it's not good. I was reading some comments on this. Let me go. And the comments are just, people are shocked. People are shocked because, you know, she's been in our faces so much here recently, and you start to like her, you listen to the podcast, like I was saying, and now this. People are like, this makes me so sad and disappointed. Yes, I agree. I wonder if it'll ever be addressed. Even if this video / conversation blows up, they're going to have to address it. Whoa, a Zimmerman apologist? This is so upsetting. I'm horrified. What? This is wild. Like, how has this not been discussed? Someone said, my sister just said that I must be bad luck because I just co-signed her the other day. And it's like, yeah, that was a Black girl saying that, which I am a Black girl. But like, so like, it just sucks. Like, because why? Just why? Someone said, I'm so sad. Someone said no. Someone said, oh my God, no. Honestly, I'd never heard of Brooke until the podcast, but wow, same here. Her bio says Kid Rock is hot. That tells me everything I need to know. Oh Lord. Oh my God, this is crazy. This makes me so sad. Oh no, that makes my heart hurt. So like, people are just shocked. I wonder if it's made its way over to Twitter. If it makes it over to Twitter, well, that's definitely not good. Let me see. Yeah, that's her. This is still her page. Like, someone went deep back in her shit scrolling. Holy fuck. Okay, so I don't see that she's made any type of statement on her Twitter. Let me go see what's happening. See if she said anything on TikTok. No, that was 7 hours ago. So, and then I don't think Tana said anything. Nope. Let's go to TikTok. Nope. Nobody said anything yet. And it could be that, you know, it's fresh. They got to figure out what the fuck they're going to say and or do. And as I said, maybe this is something she spoke about before, but from those comments, people are shocked. So I don't think that this is something that hadn't been done before, like that people knew and that she had spoke about prior. So it has made its way to Twitter. Yep, it's made its way to Twitter. Someone said, I knew I was going to be vindicated in my Brooke Schofield hate, and now here I am. Shocker that a white YouTuber, Brooke Schofield, has all these racist tweets coming out. Brooke Schofield is just another weird white girl. Brooke Schofield getting canceled for old hateful tweets. Brooke Schofield being an idiot and racist was not on my bingo card. Yep, it's done. People are adding Tana, asking her what she thinks. Here's my thing about Brooke Schofield is I already clocked her inner evil girl energy. Not surprised that Brooke believes Imran was justified in his actions. Of course, Brooke Schofield is racist. Always had a feeling. So, yeah. Not good. They're going to have to say something. So, or because people don't take shit like that lightly, and you shouldn't. So, I don't think that it's a case where you can just ignore it. So, are you shocked? Are you disappointed? Do you even know who Brooke Schofield and Tana Mojo and Cancel Podcast and Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas and all that shit is? Maybe not, probably, if you're on this channel. But I pay attention to a lot of things. So, yeah. Just another crazy thing happening that we didn't expect. But again, why should I be surprised? I will see you guys in another video. And certainly if she makes a statement, if her or Tana makes a statement, we'll talk about it. But I don't really know what you say on this. I'll see you guys in another video. Okay, so I'm back. I thought I was gone, but I started looking a little bit more, and it looks like apparently about 5 months ago, an Amy Ronson over on YouTube did a video speaking about these old tweets, okay? So 5 months ago, I didn't find anywhere yet where she's addressed this, but this was definitely out on Reddit per this video. It's been out for a minute that she has these old tweets. But maybe potentially just how the way that TikTok is and how many people are on there and the reach and how fast it is, it's now becoming something else and more eyes are on it. And it kind of reminds me of like Colleen, I don't want to say she's anywhere like Colleen Ballinger, but Adam McIntyre had spoke out about like calling everything and nobody really cared. And then it was like 2 years later when somebody else said something about it that it like caught fire and something was slightly done about it. She did kind of address it in a horrific way with a ukulele, but sometimes it takes another round of things for shit to actually happen. So again, I have not found yet where she's spoken out about it, but this video states that this was on Reddit at least 5 months ago.
It's like slandering children. You want to know what I was doing at 17 or younger? Like I was butt chugging Four Loko in the backseat of like a 25-year-old's car. And look at me now. You know, I'm on a really successful podcast still. And in your words, I'm a D-list celebrity. So
okay, so there has just been so much commotion over on Reddit. You guys know, if you don't already know, I'm chronically on Reddit. I love myself a bit of Reddit. I'm on Reddit so much that subreddits literally just get recommended to me on the daily. And the cancelled subreddit is 18 a few months prior to that.
It says, I accidentally said so many racist things last night. I don't even know how I made it back to America. That was 2015.
A few months prior to that. One of the more appalling ones was quit acting like Zimmerman shot and killed a child. The kid was 17 years old. If you are comparing it to Casey Anthony, Lord help you. If you don't already know, go and Google that particular case. This kid wasn't helpless. What would you have done? Let the kid beat you to death because it's the moral thing to do? No, shut up. Oh my God.
It's not good. It's not effing good. So this kind of like just delves into more and speaks about the fact that Tana has also had some issues with her.
She would have made an actual she would have talked about it, she would have actually addressed it, but as far as I'm aware, she hasn't. Now, is there the problem is that she was a child, all this kind of stuff. Even though, like, literally one of them she would have been an adult during that time period. If Brooke was really apologetic, she would have made an actual she would have talked about it, she would have actually addressed it, but as far as I'm aware, she hasn't. Now, is there, like, the problem is that I knew at the age of
a little bit earlier, I was saying that, you know, if she were to come out and say, hey, it was the way that I was raised, it was the people around me, that would make her people look bad, and then you wouldn't want to make your people look bad. Well, it turns out, and I didn't know, just to give a full view of things, you know, full perspective. Apparently, and I'm not giving excuses because those tweets are indefensible. I'm trying to give a full view, but apparently it says in one of the comments on that video that I just showed, it says, Brooke grew up in a very dysfunctional family. If you go through the canceled podcast, she addressed how both her mom and dad had been in prison. Her family is quite wild. They have very shady things. They have some very shady things from my teenage till God knows 30s, as most, I don't know what the hell this person is saying on that part, but essentially just saying that Brooke grew up with a dysfunctional background. Everybody wasn't brought up the same. And I do know that people were raised with prejudice and, you know, racist teachings. And you have to kind of unlearn yourself from that and grow, and you have life experiences and stuff. And I don't believe that, I would hope that that's not her mindset now here in 2024 going on 2025. Like, I don't know why it's anybody's mindset. Like, it's just, it boggles my mind. However, the hell? I think there's a storm coming. Because I had my window open in my room and it just like closed my door. The fuck? That scared me. So yeah, this isn't good. And I did see in part of the video that on Reddit it was saying these tweets have been posted before. Like I said, this video is from 5 months ago when I searched Brooke Schofield tweets. This was the one video that popped up, as you can see. So not a lot has been talked about it on YouTube, it seems. It doesn't seem like she's made a statement previously, and the people on TikTok seem shocked, and I'm shocked as well because I had no clue about this. So just wanted to give a little bit of a more full picture of what's going on here, and I hope that Brooke says something about it and has that tough conversation because it does not look good. Okay, now I'm actually gone. Bye, you guys.